Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of NBC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for the end of the week, Friday, July the 24th. Let's quickly jump to our news items for today. Finally, Friday, today at 9:45, we have flash manufacturing PMI. This is a very tricky report. Normally, we try to stay out at least 10 minutes before this report comes out because it seems to leak out before sometimes. So to avoid all that situation, we use the 10-minute window on this particular one, and we're just waiting 2 to 3 minutes after the report, technically, to continue trading. So actually, the trading day for us will probably start a little bit after 9:45 today. Let's quickly jump to our analysis today. Our daily chart today, we have a little bit of profit taking the last several days. As you can see, we hit our top here. On Wednesday, we hit a high of 32.8450. We actually rallied below that towards this former resistance area at the beginning of our flag here. I spoke about not having any significant retraces for a while. This is a very, the day before yesterday. Yesterday was our first significant retracement. We do have the 20 SMA as a potential area for a clear area for support. So keep your eye on that one. Volume has been surprisingly high at 1.3. We did have over 2 million contracts yesterday. Let me just double check that. Where are we? We were at 1.6 million yesterday. Remember, we tend to have more volume on the way down, but this is just a little bit of profit taking. Remember, we broke key areas, consolidated for a while, made our rally run to the top, we got to the high, and we're just having 2 days where we're just taking a little profit. But in reference to trading today, where are we today in reference to trading? So here we are. We broke out of the flag, clearly broke out of the flag, came back to retest the top of this flag as support, clearly broke through and came back into this resistance and support area. Remember, everything happened between here for several days. Market breaks through, attempts to continue higher. There's our high, our intraday high, pre-market high that we established. Market bounces off. There's down day yesterday, our sell off from the top there. Profit taking. Now we find ourselves within this one, but that's not a good picture. The final picture is this one here. This can pretty much nail it for you. You can see that the market is a little undecided right now because it has compression. We find ourselves between the intraday high of yesterday, intraday low. Notice how the market had began to run to the downside early in the morning at about 11:30, all the way down to establish the intraday low. Market has been bouncing between this floor here, and this top here, and it stood pretty much there for a while, continuing to try to break out. It did try to break out. That's what we call a FOBO, which is a fake out breakout. And the pre-market market rejected, came back, and look at how the market is finding support here again. Clearly breaks, and now here's where we find ourselves in this very clear compression. Which direction is the market is gonna go? Well, if you're looking for any breakout above this particular trend line here, we're expecting the market to come and retest this area here first. And if it continues higher, obviously it's going to come try to retest this particular swing in pre-market swing. If the market wants to continue, I'm saying breaking out of here, that's the play. Market is not going to do that. I'd say market is going to be using this line as our support level. As long as the market remains above there, we're looking for long. Market breaks through here. Obviously, the next stop for this market is going to be down here. So those are our first few areas that we're looking at for potential runs. Here's our first resistance. This is our second resistance. And potentially our first support somewhere right along here, and our next support level will be somewhere along here. So that's what we're looking at right now. We're waiting for these breaks to happen in either direction in order to go either long or short. Be very patient with this market, and remember, nothing before 9:45 unless it's clear as a bell. Take care and have a great session.